and welcome to Stepping Out with Purpose, the real talk show that empowers women leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries to unlock their potential to build a lasting legacy. I'm so happy you decided to join me on today. I'm your host, Dr. Valerie Harris, and today we're going to explore one of the most important topics for anyone looking to leave a powerful impact in the world. So today's episode is about embracing lifelong learning, building your legacy. And listen, it is not just about achieving success in the moment, but about creating a blueprint that allows you to grow continuously and pass on something truly meaningful to the next generation. So, whether you're a leader, a growing entrepreneur, or just simply someone looking to live with purpose, this episode is just for you. So let's explore how lifelong learning and personal branding go hand in hand to help you shape a legacy that matters. Those of you that are out there watching me on today, because I want to leave you with 5 key lessons. Okay, I want to leave you with 5 key lessons on today. And the first lesson, let me put it up on the screen for you. Let me find it. Lesson number 1, the power of lifelong learning. Put that in your notes somewhere. So let's jump right on in with the lesson 1, the power of lifelong learning. Okay? So when we think about lifelong learning, we will have to start by talking about the mindset that fuels legacy building, lifelong learning. Okay? It fuels it. And I'm sure you've heard the phrase before, but what it does really mean in today's world, that's what you have to think about. But the thing of it is, it matters that we at all times in our life are always trying to find ways that we can continuously learn. And I'm sure that you've heard this said over and over again. But simply put, lifelong learning is a commitment to consistently expanding your skills, your knowledge, and our mindset. And we can renew our minds daily. Okay. So no matter what stage of life or career you are in, listen, the world is constantly evolving and you're not growing. Because if you're not growing, you'll stand stagnant or worse, falling behind. So a growth mindset is key here today. So leaders who make it a habit to invest in their learning, stay ahead of the curve and unlock potential they didn't even know that they had. Think of learning as a lifelong investment. It pays you back in ways you could never ever imagine. And I can attest to that because the more I've learned and keep my mind sharp, it has just opened up doors. It has made me aware of different new things around me. So just think about it as a lifelong learning as an investment. So let's start with the first key takeaway, the power of a growth mindset. It's the fundamental foundation of creating a life and a business that is adaptable, a business that's innovative and impactful. And that's all we want to talk about in lesson 1. I don't want to overload you because I have a little quiz that goes along with it. So if you listen to this, you need to go out there and take the quiz, or take the quiz first, see how much you think you know before this right here, and then go back and take it later. Lesson number 2, guys, is defining your personal brand. Guess what, guys? People are watching you. So now as we talk about building this legacy, look, we can't overlook the importance of personal branding. Your personal brand is how you present yourself to the world. It's really about what people say about you when you are not in the room. Because people talk about you when you're not in the room. So, what are the things are they saying? Because personal branding is not just for celebrities or influencers, it's for anyone who wants to make an impact in the world. And I know I'm talking to some impactful people out there on today. Your personal brand should reflect your purpose, your values, and your vision. And it's not something that you can shake up and just think that it's just going to appear. And it's not something that you can fake. Okay, it's something that you have to cultivate over time. It's something as we are growing, we are cultivating who we are and what we stand for. And here's a little secret I want to leave you with. Okay, if you're not actively defining your brand, someone else will do it for you. Okay, so that leads to key two: how to define your personal brand in a way that's authentic and aligns with your purpose. Okay? You hear me out there? Are you listening to me? We're going to do this together because, and I want to let you know this because it's not about us being perfect. No one is, we can't be perfect. God is the only perfect one. So it's not about us trying to be perfect. It's about us being real and staying true to who we are. Not trying to pretend for somebody else, but to be true and to stay true to who we are. Now we get down to lesson 3: leveraging your experiences for impact. If you have notes, you can write these down, and I'll also have them below in the description so that you can get them if you miss them being on the screen. Okay? So, lesson 3 is leveraging your experiences for impact. As you go through life challenges and as you grow through life's challenges, it's easy to overlook how much wisdom you've gained. Because with those challenges, when we go through them, when we grow through them, we gain wisdom. Okay? Through those struggles, we come out better on the other side. But here's the thing, guys: every struggle, every success, and every lesson learned is a building block in your legacy. Did you know that? So when you're leveraging your experience for impact, what you've been through is valuable, even though it didn't feel that way when we were going through it, because I know I didn't feel that way when I was going through my setbacks and challenges and obstacles. It didn't feel good. But when you're able to share that wisdom with others, whether through mentoring, coaching, or just leading by example, you are actively contributing to the growth of others and being able to reinforce your own legacy through those struggles that you've been through. And anybody that's on this line that could come and watch this show tonight, we have all had our struggles. We've all had our setbacks. We've all had our obstacles we've gone through. But when we came out of it, we were a better person. So the next lesson is networking with purpose. Let me say that again. Networking with purpose. Okay? Just think about that for me. Let that resonate with you. You have all heard the saying, your network is your net worth. But here's a spin on that. Your network is part of your legacy. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who challenge and inspire you is one of the most powerful things you can do for your personal and professional growth. Because you want to be around people that will challenge your thinking, because you might be trying to do a project or something and you think of it one way and they'll ask a question to challenge, okay, to make you know whether that's the right way or the wrong way. So you want to keep people like that in your life. Networking with purpose. Don't just connect with people for the sake of it. Build relationships with intention. When you have relationships with people, be intentional. Create genuine connections that allow both you and your network to grow, because it's all about us growing each other. It's not about the growth coming from one side of the table. Whoever's in your network with you, you grow from them, they grow from you, and everybody wins. Okay. Okay. Because there's no big heads in the network. It's a togetherness. You're working as a team. And so lesson number 5 is the one we're on now. What I tell people all the time, you have all this vision, you have all these passions, but what you have to do is turn that vision into action. Because if you just got the vision and doing nothing with it, what are you doing? So we need to turn our vision into action. Okay, if you agree with that, put a yes in the chat. If you agree with turning your vision into action, you have a vision, you're not doing anything with it, and you want to turn it into action, put a yes in the chat. And finally, no legacy is complete without action. You can dream big all day long, but if those dreams never leave your vision board, guys, they will stay just that, dreams. Legacy is built through us having action going on. You turn your visions into actions. Is that final key that I want to leave you with, the final lesson that I want to leave you with. And you need to be able to, and if you don't know how, you need to come and see me. Create a roadmap that aligns your goals with your actionable steps so that your vision can come to fruition. And all you have to do, guys, is not about the big wins. It's about celebrating the small wins and keep moving forward step by step, even when it feels tough, because it is a tough road to travel. But guess what? With your network and with those people that you're building relationships, you're going to have people that'll be able to help you. So progress over perfection is always the thing, because we're not perfect. But progress over that perfection, always. Here's a fun fact I want to leave with you. I want to leave with you today. Some of the most successful and powerful people in the world dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to learn something new. And I have put that in practice for years. I get up trying to learn something new every day. It could be reading, listening to a podcast, taking notes. It can be a variety of things. I'm just giving you a few. But whether or not you keep your mind sharp, that is key. So whatever you do to keep your mind sharp, you need to do it. You want your mind to be actively motivated to be able to think clearly. So you have to do things to make that happen. You can't just sit and say, I want it to happen. Action has to take place. And then when that happens, you're open to new ideas. When you hear them, when you see them, you're open to it. And I want to thank you today for coming out here, joining me on Stepping Out with Purpose Real Talk Show. And I love coming out here, just giving you a few nuggets, and that I pray that will help you in your growth mindset. I hope that from these series that you feel inspired, encouraged, and empowered to embrace lifelong learning and take the next step in building your legacy. Okay? Remember this, your growth journey is a powerful tool, not just for your personal success, but for the impact that you'll leave in the world. And believe me, you will leave an impact in the world, because I've always told you, you have greatness in you that the world needs. So if this episode resonated with you in any kind of way, if it encouraged you to take action now, whether it's picking up a book, reflecting on your personal brand, or setting one new goal today, share your thoughts with me, because I'd love to hear from you, and something that you might have taken away from what I've talked about today. I would like to hear what your biggest takeaway was from this series on today. And you can drop me a message on social media, or you can reply directly into this episode. Let me know if one thing resonated with you out of the 5 things that I mentioned to you on today. And if you have not yet make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let me put it up here for you because you know every week I come out here, I say go and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Come on and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Okay? So I want us to keep learning and growing together. I want you to keep it real until the next time, until we see each other. But one thing I want you to remember is that your legacy is built through every step that you take, one lesson at a time. And like I said, leave a review, leave a something that you learned or something that you're going to try, and type it in the chat with me, okay? Letting me know that something resonated with you from this episode. And let's keep the momentum going because guess what, guys? We're in this together. You're not in this alone. And together we can build a legacy that matters. And it was good being out here with you on today because Talk Town Val loves coming out here, giving you some nuggets, praying that something will resonate with you, that it will make a change in your life, a new mindset change, and that you will take action for your vision to come to fruition. So it was real good talking to you. And guess what? I'm about to sign out. But look, Talk Town Val, I will be signing out and I will be, guess what? Talking to you a little bit later.